Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the latest events in the gaming world. Let's not pour water, let's find out what we are waiting for in the near future. Also, if this is your first time on our channel and you really liked our video, then subscribe, press your finger up and enjoy. Let's go. And of course, I'll start with one of the best action RPGs for me personally in the history of the system game. I spent days and hours playing this game in a place with my sister. At first glance, it may seem to you that this is an ordinary RPG, but it is these simple things that are combined into a huge magnet that does not let you go from the world of Gothic. And it would seem that after Arcania we no longer see a bright light, if you know what I mean. And now, in my opinion, a playable teaser of Gothic 1, or rather a remake of Gothic 1, appears a year or two ago. The plot of the game takes place in the kingdom of Myrtana, besieged by hordes of merciless orcs. The production of powerful weapons requires a steady stream of magical ore, and King Rober exiles as many prisoners as he can into the mines of Corinus. To prevent escape, the monarch asked the best court magicians to surround the mines with a magical barrier. Alas, magic got out of control, and the subsequent rebellion turned the whole valley into the realm of the most notorious criminals. To be honest, the teaser did not impress me, but something still touched my honorable soul. Also, the developers promised to fix everything, they say that they will make the best remake, we hope that it will be so. According to the THQ Nordic Steam page, the remake of the first part of Gothic will be released on March 31, 2023. Gothic Remake is officially coming to Xbox Series and PS5. And then we have the zombie shooter Dead Island 2. As you already know, Dead Island is an action RPG survival horror game developed by the Polish company Techland. The game was announced in 2014, but the game was in an incomprehensible state, half dead, so to speak. Techland either froze the project, then transferred it to another studio, then restarted everything again. But in early August, the release will take place very soon. Until April 1, 2023, but in December of this year, as part of the Game Awards, we can please ourselves with an announcement. The Amazon store has published new screenshots and the release date, February 3, 2023. It was even possible to make pre-orders, but now they are understandably closed, like the page itself. The game will be released on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. And we are moving on. For GTA 5 released a new graphics modification. Natural Vision Evolved makes more realistic graphics. This is a fairly expected and announced long-term construction, back in early 2020. At the moment, the mod is in beta and will be improved. Natural Vision Evolved, which changes weather, lighting, color grading, textures, building models, ambient detail, vegetation, effects, and more. Together with the modification, the last part of the series at the moment begins to literally shine. The mod was so in demand that even the site laid down from the influx of people. Elden Ring has been sold over 16,600,000 times. We are talking about digital copies and discs. Just so you understand. Cyberpunk 2077, the largest project of 2021 to 2022, has reached the courage of 18 million copies in a year and a half. How, in turn, Elden Ring achieved that in just 4 months. If you haven't played Elden Ring yet, I highly recommend it. You can also see our selection of RPG 2022 to 2023, where we talk in detail about this game and more. In honor of the 7-year anniversary of The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt CD Projekt Red has announced that an update to the game for next-generation consoles will appear in the fourth quarter, October-December, of this year. In addition to consoles, the update will also be released on PC. CD Projekt Red announced a next-gen version of The Witcher 3 last summer. Initially, the release was supposed to take place in 2021, but was later postponed to 2022. In April, the company decided to stop working with Saber Interactive, which was engaged in an improved version of the game, which is why the patch was again postponed. The authors will announce the exact release date of the update later. CD Projekt Red has also unveiled Gwent, The Witcher card game's first standalone single-player expansion, Gwent, the Renegade Mage, according to IGN. The release on iOS, Android and PC took place already July 7th. A complete walkthrough of the game can take more than 30 hours. The game has several difficulty levels. The action of the plot will unfold hundreds of years before the birth of Geralt of Rivia, and you will play as the wizard Alzur, who wants to create the first Witcher. The map will be procedurally generated, and players will have to make important decisions. And so, from the latest news, we have a 6-minute cutscene and 8 minutes of Black Myth. Wukong gameplay with tracing and DLSS based on Unreal Engine 5. This is a mysterious and peaceful conversation between several characters in the game. One of the girls is holding a spider in her hands, but this does not bother the rest of the characters. Judging by the video, the spiders will be involved in the upcoming ceremony. An 8-minute gameplay with ray tracing and DLSS enabled was also provided. In 8 minutes we will have time to walk through the forests, turn into a fly and fight with the darkened boss. I also made a video about this game, go to the channel, and in our selection of RPGs you will find what you like. The success of Goat Simulator and Untitled Goose Game is inspiring new teams to create crazy animal games. Gamers have welcomed the Squirrel's open-world adventure with great enthusiasm. Squirrel with a Gun is coming to PC, and author Daniel Dientermont hasn't announced a specific release date yet, but has shared a fun and atmospheric trailer, explaining the game's premise. The focus is on a small squirrel that runs around the world with a gun and confronts government agents. In addition, you will have to look for goodies and even take them away from the townspeople. The game features interesting physics. The recoil of the pistol allows the little hero to perform acrobatic stunts, with which the animal will travel long distances and deftly attack the enemies that appear. Apparently, Sony is going to shoot a film adaptation of the zombie action game Days Gone. The script was entrusted to the author of Up in the Sky, Sheldon Turner, nominated for an Oscar. As planned, it will be a love ballad for biker films and at the same time a modern western, only with motorcycles instead of horses. Days Gone game director Jeff Ross, who has been working at Crystal Dynamics for several months, reacted to information about a future film adaptation of his game. The first thing he did not like was the choice of an actor for the lead role. Scotsman Sam Heughan has been cast in the lead role of Deacon St. John, and Jeff Ross disagrees with the decision to cast him. However, this is just an opinion that dozens of Outlander viewers did not agree with, noting Heughan's talent. Naturally, Jeff wrote that he would be more happy with a sequel than a film adaptation, but nothing has depended on him for a long time. Like John Garvin, he left Sony Bend Studios and is not related to current events. As for the film, its premiere is not soon. And that's all we have for now. Also, if this is your first time on our channel and you really liked our video, then subscribe, press your finger up and enjoy. And most importantly, play only good games. Thanks to all. Good luck.